Hi, I'm Krouse of the Indiana Gazette, and this is our weekly high school football preview show. This week, we're reporting from Homer Center High School, where the Wildcats are getting ready for Friday night's rivalry game against Blairsville. And maybe the best thing the Blairsville Bobcats can do now is get back to work. The Bobcats are coming off a couple difficult weeks following the tragic deaths of two classmates that included the forfeit of last week's game. But now Blairsville is getting back on the field, and the Bobcats are doing it against their biggest rival, Homer Center. The school is separated by only a few miles on Route 119, meeting Homer City in a Heritage Conference game on Friday night. Both teams are locked in a tight playoff race in the District 6 Class 1A rankings, with 7-1 Homer Center second and 6-2 Blairsville third. The top four teams are in first-round byes in a 12-team playoff field and a home game in the second round. Homer Center bounced back last week from its only loss by holding off West Shamokin 26-20. Blairsville was supposed to play Ligonier Valley but forfeited to the Rams. The Bobcats haven't played since a 26-24 upset loss to United. Elsewhere in the Heritage Conference, Ligonier Valley has secured the title and a berth in the Appalachian Bowl, and the Rams are looking to run the table with a perfect regular season when Purchase Line visits on Friday night. The 8-0 Rams are ranked 4th in the state in Class 2A and sit atop the District 6 rankings. Northern Cambria and West Shamokin meet in New Mine, with both teams looking to shore their playoff positioning. Northern Cambria at 5-3 sits in 7th place in the District 6 Class 1A rankings, and West Shamokin at 4-4 is 8th in 2A. While 12 1A teams qualify for the playoffs, the 2A field is limited to 8, and West Shamokin would like to move up and avoid having to face either of the top two seeds in the first round. United plays host to Marion Center with a lot riding on the line for both teams. Marion Center is still looking for its first win, and the 3-5 Lions are aiming to move up from 9th in the Class 1A rankings. Penns Manor welcomes Salzburg, and the 2-6 Comets hope to start their first winning streak of the season. Penns Manor's coming off a win over Marion Center, and if the Comets can win their last two games, they could possibly run their streak of postseason appearances to 8. Likewise, 2-6 Salzburg has the potential to move up into a playoff spot by winning its last two games of the season. In the WPIAL, Indiana can only play the spoilers role because the Indians have been eliminated from playoff contention. Mars, this week's opponent for the 2-6 Indians, has clinched a playoff berth and remains in the running for the Northwest 9 Conference title. Derry claimed the Interstate Conference title last week and secured its playoff berth, but the 8-0 Trojans are still working on the first perfect regular season in school history. Derry struggled in the first half against winless Elwood City last week, but don't expect the Trojans to suffer the same fate against another winless team, Waynesburg Central, at home on senior night. Apollo Ridge has put itself in a must-win situation when it travels to Valley. The Vikings are 4-2 in the Allegheny Conference and need a win over 4-1 Valley to stay in the playoff hunt. The top two teams from each of the three 3A conferences, as well as two third-place wildcard teams, advance to the playoffs. In District 9, Punxsutawney is going for a third straight win. The Chucks play at 3-4 Red Bank Valley.